Glenn Parker High Vibration Foundation. You were watching Glenn TV. I was holding within my consciousness a collective, the Golden Ones, the keepers of the 5D threshold, which I've had a lot greater sense of, especially today, and of Shaman from the Pleiades. And there were some messages that came through Shaman and the Golden Ones, and I just wanted to kind of distill those down and share my experience and also give you some pointers and navigating the waters, the vibrational entities of 3D and 5D. So, how it was described, like, and I love this description because it really felt accurate for me and my experience so far, is you're going to find yourself in 3D, more of a 3D type of reality, less and less over time, and more in a 5D type of reality. And you can feel like your Kundalini rising, and if you focus on your spine, and you're starting to get that sensation in the back of the neck, which like Rob Ganter and a lot of other channels say is another vortex for channeling. And in this case, you're channeling your higher self and other higher vibrational energies. You're re-allowing them to come back in. But when you're navigating these, what could be called waters of energy, vibrations are like water because they are transparent. You can't see them. So when you're in water and you're in more of a 3D reality, it might feel colder or different to you. And when you're in a 5D reality, it might feel warmer, and your Kundalini is rising and your spine is on fire in a number of different ways. And you feel all this like and in the back of your neck where you're like all this extra energy is coming in, and you can literally feel viscerally the differences between when you're in 3D and you're in more of a 5D, loving the one or the all and the all are the one reality. So it's learning and getting used to these eddies and following the ones that are more exciting and following the ones that have more of an energetic representation of what you want to experience. So if you're experiencing more of a 3D eddy and you're like, icky, I don't want to play that game anymore. That's why we're at this point in the construct called time, is to let loose of those types of ideas and be more loving and forgiving. And when you're in the 5D construct and more of a 5D vibrational reality, you're like, and the animals are like, and you can feel everything in the tree feels differently and looks differently, and the rocks are, might have an aura to them, or any number of ideas within your reality, because the experience will be unique for every individual, because it is your reality. You are projecting your reality and experiencing your reality from an infinite amount of parallel realities all happening simultaneously. Your vibration is the tuning fork for what you're going to consciously perceive and have within your consciousness. Because it is just you projecting in your own consciousness this fantastic dream. So if you can feel your way more into 5D reality and get used to those vibrational entities and look more forward to them and get used to how they feel, you can reach more for those, and you can be the dreamer in your dream through law of attraction, setting your vibrational tone, and voila, reality changes around you. And it is just that simple. And there are these outside ideas where there might be people in fear or things going on around you, and you might bounce back into 3D for a little while. I had something with a customer that happened, and had something with a friend that happened, and both had angry exchanges and like an angry burst of energy. I touched a nerve on one person, and the other person was just angry and upset from the beginning and kind of passed that down. And I'm a sensitive butterfly. It took me a couple days to shake this and get out of my vibrational experience. And I'm going to take a sea salt bath in Himalayan sea salt. I need a plug for the tub. I haven't taken a bath yet in this house, and I need something to cover it so that the water stays in the tub. I went to go do it yesterday, and I'm like, oh, we don't have those little things that most bathtubs have, or click, sealed, unclick, unsealed. It's the little thing is there, but there's no flicky, the little thing to decide the fate of the water is non-existent. I'll have to see if we can get one of those installed, have a handyman coming by from time to time. What a very good idea, Glenn. So when feeling yourself, well, that's a different story altogether. When feeling into your own vibration, you will get used to more and more and more where you are. Are you in 3D? Do I want to stay in 3D? Am I in 5D? Do I want to stay in 5D? And follow along more into that vibration. And that is really the best advice I can give anyone, is to feel into the situation. Do I want to continue this vibration, or do I want to set a new vibrational tone for my future in this construct called space and time within my consciousness? What do I want to have as an energetic representation? Set your own vibrational tone. Don't let other people set it for you. Now, there might be temporary setbacks in that other things might happen, and if you're a sensitive butterfly, where it sets your vibrational tone for a small amount of time, but trust me, it's going to be easier and easier and easier to reset this vibrational tone and set your own pace and decide your own fate of what you're going to experience in this lifetime. Yay! And everybody say hello to Shaun from the Pleiades, and everybody say hello energetically and vibrationally to the golden ones, the keepers of the 5D threshold, because it feels like they be hanging out right now. Thank you very much for joining me, Glenn Parker, High Vibration Foundation, coaching life, business, and spiritual. Also retreats, boys and girls. I will also put a link down below for the golden ones for this latest channeling, and for Shaun, for the two channelings that I listened to today. It seems important, and is coming through, that needs to be in here in the description. So there'll be the first two things in the description that you can click on. Click on the one that is appropriate to you, and if there's any other information in there, find the one that speaks to your heart and not to your head, and you'll find the information you wanted in this lifetime. Hey, UPS truck, whoa. And if you do like this video, please like, subscribe, and share. All are equally important, but subscribe makes Glenn happy, because then I know peeps are listening to me and are benefiting from the wisdom that is my vibrational experience. And I hope you like the towel. I specifically took my robe off there so that it could be enjoyed vibrationally, because I think that towel is awesome. And that is, I need to find out where in the world that is energetically representative of, because I need to be there. And I picked up some little butterflies. I don't know if you can see them on there. Those little plastic butterflies I've had for a bit. But I put them on there in appropriate places, because butterflies seem to be within my experience. So they can come inside and play on the towel.